What up guys, today I'm going to show you how to farm level 30 Yugi Muto in 3 different ways, and I'm going to try to do it as efficiently as possible, so let's get right into it. So here are the 3 decks I'm going to be showing you guys. You can see what deck might be the best for you and jump to that part of the video. So this is deck number 1. The way this deck works is by summoning unhappy girls and attacking his face-up monsters to lock them down so that they can attack. You can use Raymaze to get the unhappy girls to your hand. So this deck requires you to have T's Unholy Guard skill, at least 2 Unhappy Girls, Gravekeeper's Vassal, and either 2 Union attacks or 1 Union attack and a Spell Reclamation. The way you play this deck is by getting 2 Unhappy Girls on the field as quickly as possible, and then begin to lock down the enemy's monsters by attacking them. So you can see that I've attacked with Unhappy Girl, and I'm going to continue to attack every card that he summons. So now let's fast forward through some of this gameplay because most of these turns are pretty repetitive. So at this point, I have 3 Unhappy Girls summoned, and I'm making sure each one has attacked each one of his monsters at least once. At this point, you are guaranteed to get a score of 8,000 plus points or more. We're going to just keep drawing cards until you can tribute summon Angel number 7. If your Unhappy Girls have attacked each one of his monsters once, it doesn't matter which one you tribute. So I'm going to fast forward again until we get to that part of the duel. As you keep drawing cards, you want to make sure that you place down Spell Reclamation and Ryoku Field. You also want to keep in your hand Polymerization, your 2 Fusion Material monsters, Gravekeeper's Vassal, Union Attack, and Secrets to the Treasure. That should equal 6 cards in your hand. So now we're going to summon Angel number 7, and this is going to prevent Yugi from using Sphere Karibu when you go to attack his life points directly. The next step in playing this deck is waiting until you have 2 cards left and fusion summoning Meteor B-Dragon onto the field. When you do this, it's very important to tribute summon the Unhappy Girl with Meteor Dragon in order to free up space to summon Gravekeeper's Vassal on your last turn. So we're going to fast forward one more time to the last 2 turns of this deck so that you can see how you win with it. In this case, I chose to summon Raymay and then tribute summon Red Eyes in order to stall for a turn. Okay, so now we're on to the last turn for this deck. We're going to fusion summon Meteor B-Dragon and summon Gravekeeper's Vassal onto the field. We're then going to use Secret Pass to the Treasure on Gravekeeper's Vassal. After that, we're going to use Union Attack on Gravekeeper. Once you use it, make sure to activate Spell Reclamation. Once you get Union Attack back into your hand, use it again on Gravekeeper. Then you can attack Yugi's life points directly for over 10,000 effect damage points. So just to go step by step, here we go. We're going to activate Secret Pass to the Treasure, and we're going to give it to Gravekeeper's Vassal. We're not going to activate any of that yet. Now we're going to use Union Attack, and we're going to use it on Gravekeeper's Vassal again. We're going to activate Spell Reclamation, and get rid of the 1 card in our hand. It's going to give us back Union Attack, and we're going to use it on Gravekeeper's Vassal again. And now we're going to attack Yugi's life points directly for 12,700 attack points, and Angel number 7 is going to prevent him from using any of his Sphere Karibus. So that's deck number 1 for farming level 30 Yugi Muto. It's definitely the easiest one to use, and it is also the one that gets you the most points. Okay, so this is deck number 2 for farming level 30 Yugi Muto. It is very similar to the first one, where we're using T's Holy Guard and Unhappy Girls to lock down Yugi's monsters. Since this deck is so similar to the last one we made, you really only need to see the difference in the last turn. The lead up is still the same, where you're using Unhappy Girls until you can summon Angel number 7 and Meteor Bee Dragon with an open space to summon Piranha Army, where before we summoned Gravekeeper's Vassal. So we're just going to jump ahead. It's important to note though, when you're burning through turns and have to discard cards, you want to make sure not to discard Piranha Army, Secret Pass of the Treasure, Ryoku, or Gift of the Martyr. Okay, so we're on the second of the last turn, and we've just drawn all the cards that we need in order to win this duel. We're going to summon Angel 7 using the Reimei and Unhappy Girl, and we have the Piranha Army, Secret Pass of the Treasure, Gift of the Martyr, and Ryoku in our hands in order to win the next turn. Okay, so it is now the last turn of the duel. You're going to summon Piranha Army and use Secret Pass with the treasure on it. Then you're going to use Ryoku on Meteor Bee Dragon and then send Meteor Bee Dragon to the graveyard with Gift of the Martyr and add the attack to Piranha Army. This will give Piranha Army 6,000 attack, which will be doubled when you attack directly. So that is the second deck you can use to farm level 30 Yugi Muto. It is the best alternative if you don't have Union Attack. Finally, we have the third deck you can use to farm level 30 Yugi. This deck does not require any Unhappy Girls or Union Attack. Instead, we're using a simple dinosaur deck with Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blackluster Soldier. If you don't have Blackluster Soldier, you can replace it with Magician of Black Chaos. The other cards you need are 2 Gifts of the Martyr and 1 Cross Attack. Since we are not using Angel number 7, we are using 2 Abyssal Designators to remove Yugi's Sphere Karibus. To play this deck, you're going to want to play normally and continue to destroy his monsters until you have 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons and 1 Blackluster Soldier on the field. Then you want to use Cross Attack on any one of them and proceed to use Ryoku and Gift of the Martyr on the other 2. Then you will be able to attack directly for just over 10,000 attack points. I'm going to skip ahead in the gameplay to the last turn of this duel. In this video, my Cross Attack ended up being the last card in the deck and I wasn't able to use it, but if I did, I would have gotten the 10,000 plus points of damage bonus and I would have gotten an extra duel reward because of it.